The crazy story of Scrap 1090 caught a body, then went on a run.
Poppin', man. Talking to Scrap.
Yo, that's fire. Hold up. Nah, I need one of them. What color is that? Is that tan? Hold up. Is that tan? Yeah, I'm gonna go with tan. Hold up. Nah, I'm ordering that. Need me one of them.
Scrap 1090, the big whoop from the floss.
First off, free scrap, no man deserve to be shackled and bounded. Free scrap. Hold on. Herbo said they gonna think I'm 1090, yeah. That's a fact. They yelling free scrap like.
Tonight, following yesterday's.
Who? Bro, I just watched something yesterday. Motherfucker said when you get signed to 10. No, I think it was Who was it? I think it was Paparazzi for the interview. This motherfucker was like, no, it was Omb Sav. He was talking about there was rumors going around that OP signed JD to 1090 or whatever, and then Sav was like, he didn't sign with 1090 because he ain't get no Herbo feature. That shit was funny as hell. I swear, anybody that signed to 1090 always gets a Herbo feature. That shit is funny.
Yeah. That's a fact. They yelling free scrap like.
They should go.
Following yesterday's high-speed police pursuit in Miami that ended with the arrest of 2 accused murderers from New York. Investigators tell us the duo have been busy over the past few weeks breaking the law here in South Florida.
Lee and Hedge both made their first appearances in bond court. Both are being held on a warrant out of New York City.
They are high-level gang members in New York. These are 2 violent individuals that we were lucky to take off the street.
The subject of today's video is a demon from New York that did the race like TK.
Damn.
Whenever he spotted one of his ops, he would go after them with no hesitation. The subject of today's video really lived the gangster lifestyle that rappers talk about in their music, but now he's facing decades in prison because of it.
Damn.
The subject of today's video is none other than Scrap 1090, and today we're going to be telling his story. But before we get into the video, please be sure to like and subscribe.
Type shit.
Scrap 1090, real name Krishan Hedge, is from Brooklyn, New York. More specifically, he's from the Canarsie area of Brooklyn, also known as the Floss. This area has risen in notoriety across the country as the legendary Brooklyn drill rapper Pop Smoke was from there and constantly repped it in his music. Scrap is a 1090 blood, and similar to Pop Smoke, he also claimed to be a member of the Woos. The Woos consist of various blood and Crip sets, and they primarily beef with the Chos. The Chos are primarily made up
Yo, he said motherfucker need a tissue to blood no.
of gangster disciple sets, but also contain some blood and Crip sets. The original rappers that put Brooklyn drill rap on the map were Bobby
There shouldn't be this many drill rappers locked up,
Shmurda,
man.
Roddy Rebel, and their GS9 crew. Scrap wasn't a member of GS9, but he had a close relationship with them and frequently appeared in their music videos. Eventually, GS9 would be taken down by the feds with RICO charges, and Scrap would have to create his own lane in the industry. As he was making a name for himself, Scrap would get into legal trouble of his own. In the beginning of 2017, Scrap was arrested and charged with manslaughter and 2 premeditated attempted murders.
Damn.
There's not much info available about these charges anywhere, but they were eventually dropped and he was released from jail in March of 2018.
Yeah.
In fact, I just came home. I beat 2 cases.
Shit, you beat them shit.
Yeah. Went all the way to the door, trial.
Right. What the hell you booked for? Some serious shit?
Yeah, a manslaughter. 2 premeditated attempts.
Shortly after this, Scrap would find himself in serious trouble with the law once again. On Monday, October 1st, 2018, a man named Jaquan Campbell, aged 25, was celebrating a birthday with his girlfriend and about 15 other people at Angel's Strip Club in Queens, New York. According to law enforcement sources, during the celebration, he told his girlfriend, "I feel like something bad is going to happen. Let's leave." The pair hopped into her black 2017 Lexus and he was driving them on the Whitestone Expressway service road when a black BMW SUV suddenly slammed their car from behind several times. The attackers, equipped with a machine gun and a police scanner, then opened fire on the Lexus. In an attempt to escape, Jaquan sideswiped the BMW before zooming off into oncoming traffic. Then he pulled his bang-up vehicle into the parking lot of the College Point Multiplex Cinemas on Ulmer Street. Jaquan was standing outside the Lexus surveying the damage to the car when 4 men in black ski masks jumped out from the BMW. One of the suspects fired a gun at him several times.
What the fuck? They just rammed this motherfucker off the road. He got out to check the damage on the car, and they hopped out on him? Did I hear that right?
Lexus. In an attempt to escape, Jaquan sideswiped the BMW before zooming off into oncoming traffic. Then he pulled his bang-up vehicle
they doing a lot just to get up with him.
The parking lot of the College Point Multiplex Cinemas on Ulmer Street. Jaquan was standing outside the Lexus surveying the damage to the car when 4 men in black ski masks jumped out from the BMW. One of the suspects fired a gun at him several times. The attackers then pulled the man's girlfriend out of her car before fleeing in their own vehicle and the couple's Lexus. Jaquan was hit multiple times in the chest and later died of his injuries. His girlfriend was uninjured. Both of the vehicles were later found nearby. Cops found the machine gun, police scammer, and a 9mm handgun near the shooter's SUV.
They left everything.
Police pursuit that put thousands of South Florida drivers in harm's way during rush hour traffic tonight. We know why the people in that car did not want to be caught.
That's right. The U.S. Marshal's Office says 2 men in that car are wanted for a murder in New York. He said the Miami...
What the fuck? I did not know all this. I knew Scrap was locked up. I knew he was like facing some crazy shit. But what the? I didn't know the whole story.
The office got a tip Monday from New York about murder suspects Brandon Lee and Krishan Hedge being in Miami. Marshals set up surveillance, followed the men, called in reinforcements, and tried to pull them over.
Following the death of Jaquan Campbell, Scrap and his associates were wanted by the feds in association with his murder. About 3 weeks after it happened, U.S. Marshals received a tip from New York that the men were in South Florida. Authorities began conducting surveillance on the men later that day and caught up with them while they were traveling in a white BMW SUV. After marshals called in reinforcements and attempted to pull them over, the SUV took off. The pursuit began around 5 p.m. through the streets of Miami Beach, and Scrap was in the car with 3 other people.
Damn.
Police said the chase started in Miami Beach. At one point, the BMW sped down Alton Road, going the wrong way. Later, the BMW narrowly missed, colliding with a rider on a scooter. Police said Scrap then sped into Interstate 95 and headed onto the Dolphin Expressway, driving west toward Miami International Airport. Authorities eventually took Scrap and one of his associates named Brandon Lee into custody in the area of Northwest 20th Street and 27th Avenue. The 2 other men with Scrap in the BMW were not involved in the homicide and were let go by authorities.
Bro, I'm pissed if I'm one of them in traffic just sitting here. You can't go nowhere and nothing. You stuck here. Like, people back here, I'll be pissed. I get off of my 9 to 5 trying to go home and this bullshit happens.
2 other men with Scrap in the BMW were not involved in the homicide and were let go by authorities. Investigators also believe Scrap and Lee were involved in a hit-and-run crash caught on video 2 weeks earlier in Miami. In this incident, a Lamborghini was seen slamming into the back of a pickup truck, but the driver and passenger didn't stick around.
What the fuck? Yo, they doing a whole lot right now.
Into a friend's Mercedes-Benz and pulled away, leaving behind the crumbled high-end sports car. The other driver, an off-duty Miami Beach firefighter, was not injured. Scrap is currently still locked up, waiting for his trial to begin. Let me know what you guys think about the situation in the
Damn, that shit was 2018. That shit, it's crazy.
Comment section, and please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Motherfucker sitting there for 4 years. Tough.